What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. The Chargers won the ugliest game they've ever won in their existence against the Broncos on Monday night. That game was insanely bad for offense and amazing for defense and amazing for Chargers special teams. Okay. So we're going to give out some credit to some guys that really haven't gotten any all year long. And yeah, so let's just do that right now. Okay. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you enjoy this kind of content, please like the video. But Jasir Taylor, you are up first. Special teams reps only, hasn't really got to play too much of his position at corner. And the dude had one of the biggest plays of the season. The Broncos punt returner is trying to get a fair catch, and there's a guy blocking directly in front of him. Taylor realizes, oh, I can throw this guy into his own guy. Throws him into him, forces the fumble on the muff punt, whatever you want to call it. Chargers recover, basically sets up the game-winning field goal. Okay, so Taylor hasn't got any love all year, hasn't got a lot of playing time, but he makes a huge play when they need it. Okay, giving him some love. Then we got Dustin Hopkins, injured kicker. If you would have said 2 years ago, Chargers kicker's injured and he's playing in the game, we're missing all 3 kicks. We're missing all 4 kicks. We're shanking the PAT. But he clutched up with his injury, hamstring, quad, whatever it was, hits 4 field goals, was the MVP of the freaking offense, of the scoring. He did everything he could. I was so proud of him for kicking through that injury and not costing the team the game, because they didn't have a backup plan for him. So it was him or nothing. So I like that he was able to come out there and clutch up. Chargers fans, you know the amount of trauma we've gone through with kickers over the last 10 years, basically. So seeing him, put some of that away for us was kind of nice. Drue Tranquill, linebacker, had a couple sacks. He has been one of the underrated stars on this defense over the last, I'd say, probably 4 games. He's been spectacular at the linebacker position, has made it to where Kenneth Murray has been playing better as well, but Drue Tranquill has stepped his game up. He's been better in coverage. He's been really good against the run. And, he's been rushing the passer really well. We saw him get to rush twice tonight on just huge plays, like third downs that, like, if you don't stop them, they're probably going to win the game. So he was fantastic. Drue Tranquill, giving him some love. Offensively, I don't really have a lot to give love to. I don't think that was bad. That was bad. They so badly needed Corey Linsley. Not losing that starting center, that all-pro center, when he plays, that offense is just way different, put it simply. The first 6 quarters of the season, they were dominant. He gets hurt in that Chiefs game, they fall apart. They play the Jags without him, they get destroyed. He comes back and we play the Texans. We dominate the Texans. He's back for the Browns. We didn't dominate the Browns, but we dominated in the trenches against the Browns. Then tonight we don't have him because he was sick and the offense looked putrid. Okay, so getting Corey Linsley back next week is going to be huge. It's just an illness from what I've heard, so he should be back. And then getting Keenan Allen back is going to change the entire complexity of the offense, because they literally could run like 5 plays tonight. It was literally stick, stick, stick every single play. It hurt my brain to watch that. But I'm going to give Justin Herbert some credit, because while he didn't really look to extend the ball downfield very often, because one, they just didn't have the time to do it, and nobody was getting open downfield anyway, that play on the third down to get us about 8 yards closer on the field goal to win the game, where he basically is getting blitzed from the side, is stepping to his left, and then throws a dart to Mike Williams, who makes a huge play for 8 yards. It doesn't get you the first down or anything like that, but it gets your kicker in a comfortable range because he's injured. I thought that play was huge. And I want to give Michael Davis on the defense some love too. J.C. Jackson got benched, and that takes a lot of balls from the coach to bench a guy that you paid as much money as he did. But it made sense because Michael Davis came out, and the whole as soon as he got inputted into the secondary, the whole defense just turned up. Derwin James is going to be the best safety in the game. He's going to ball out. Khalil Mack's going to go crazy. Sebastian Joseph Day is going to make some plays. Morgan Fox, like those guys that we've kind of expected it from, did what they had to do. But guys like Michael Davis stepping up when they had to was great. Asante Samuel was great. The defense overall, minus the first quarter, I thought the defense was fantastic. I thought the coaching for the defense was pretty good. Once they started to get up a little bit more on the line of scrimmage and not sit there 10 yards off the line on 3rd and 5. So I liked the play calling on defense. The timing of the blitzes was nice. Michael Davis, like I'm bouncing around here, but he was fantastic at corner. Did a great job on Cortland Sutton. Great job on Cortland Sutton's a beast. He's tall, he's fast, and he did a great job stopping him. I am ready for Corey Linsley and Keenan Allen to be back on this offense, because I feel like it's been so long since I've watched receivers just generate attention other than Mike Williams. So getting Keenan back, it's going to open up the field for Mike. It's going to open up the field for Everett. It's going to open up the field for Eckler. It's going to just change the whole flow of the offense. And then, of course, getting Lindsey back. I already talked about that a bunch. So they're getting healthy. They get the Seahawks next week. This was a nasty, nasty win. And in years past, they would have lost this game. But when you have playmakers like they do, you can sometimes pull these out. And thank God tonight was one of those nights. Tied for first in the division now. Technically second because of a tiebreaker, but hey, 4-2. And 3 weeks ago, it was looking real bad at 1-2, but they calmed some nerves. Seahawks next week, they got to win that game 5-2 going into the bye. That's what I had predicted. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. The Seahawks are no joke. Do not sleep on them, though. Geno Smith's been playing at an elite level. So I'm very curious to see how that goes. But like I said, getting some of these weapons back is going to change the whole complexity of the offense. They had to win tonight, and they did. Also, I'm just going to give the Denver defense a lot of credit because those guys were fantastic, just across the board. Besides 27, he sucks. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm done here. Peace.